Yes. Coming out for you and I, Jet Strickenberger for West Virginia.
Strickenberger, 13-5 junior, Colorado Springs. And I tell you what, Trevor Anderson, 7-9 record, but man, he's had some big wins this year.
He's had some big wins. He beat number one at that time. Of course, 125 pounds, the worst ranking you want to be is number one this year. Everybody that gets ranked first ends up losing.
Oh, wow. Nice big throw.
Strickenberger tries to throw Anderson, and he does off the edge of the mat.
We're off to a good start here, man. Some fireworks. Let's go.
Strap it on. Wow. Now Anderson trying to dig that left underhook. But getting back to 125, what a weight class. Just exciting for the country to watch 125. Nobody's really taking control of it. That's good for all the fans.
It's a big match for both teams here, man. Yeah. Nice fireman carry. Strickenberger, he gets two there. That's a nice job.
Yeah, that was. That's inside control. Hit that fireman's carry for a three-point takedown. And he is riding Anderson. And Anderson needs to respond here and not get any riding time against him and keep this match at a high pace.
Fireman carry kind of old school. I like that, man.
Yeah, you don't see a lot of fireman's carry anymore, but it's still there. Strickenberger now has a leg in. His hips are kind of getting a little bit low, but he's cranking that power half on Anderson. Hips drop down again, but then he recovers, gets hips back up on top.
Strickenberger going right. Looks like he's looking for a cradle off there, too. He's got some really nice length on him. Already approaching a minute riding time.
And that's a little bit of awareness there where there's probably 15 or 20 seconds on the edge of the mat there where Anderson.
There's that throw. Wow. Hit Anderson right in the head. That would have been interesting if they weren't on. See what would have happened there. Here's a fireman's right there.
Yeah, so
Trevor Anderson needs to get a score here.
Yeah, he needs to respond absolutely in this first period. And now
that's trouble.
And then Strickenberger ends up getting a count there. He's going to get a 3 near fall here. And now he's cranking a power half, just trying to drive Anderson back over. To me, that's probably a different hold. He did give up the 3 now near fall. Then Anderson scrambles out for a 1-point escape. But he's a little bit behind the 8 ball right now. 6-1 it should be.
Yeah, he needs to get in here and get a score, get back in this match, which could happen right here. 20 seconds left.
He's in pretty good shape right there. He's got figure 4. You're going to get a danger count and probably a takedown.
No, he didn't get 2. He didn't get the near fall. He was close.
So he's got the takedown now with short time. Strickenberger trying to come out the back door here, maybe for an escape right at the end, but a ton of action here in the first period.
Great first period.
Both these guys came to wrestle. Strickenberger, I think, looking over, saying, hey, that wasn't a takedown, looking over at Coach Flynn there, and Flynn goes, just wrestle, just wrestle. We'll throw the brick if we need to.
No, that was a takedown. But, man, what a great first period for the fans here, and they appreciated it.
So now 6-4, Strickenberger over Anderson. Anderson going to go right back down, and I like that move. Keep tightening up this match. Riding time slightly in Strickenberger's favor to this point. And he's just going to go a trap ankle and a little claw ride. Anderson backing up into him, trying to get that ankle free, and he's going to work from the quad all the way up, I think, and he does.
Be careful, stall call here.
So now Trevor Anderson, you and I, out for his 1-point escape, tightens the match up even more, 6-5, and now he's in on a shot.
Oh, nice job coming up with it.
Strickenberger fights off that shot. Anderson drops down to just a single, but he's still above the knee, so he's in pretty good shape.
He's captured the other leg. Strickenberger hard to finish on here, man, but Anderson's got both legs, both ankles.
Yeah, he really needs to drive into him here to that far hip and then get that head out. That's going to be a 3-point takedown. But Strickenberger is going to hold on to that leg and elevate. Now he's going to put Anderson in a whole bunch of trouble here.
Nothing. Oh, that was close. Anderson comes out. Strickenberger's dangerous in there,
He's
man.
real dangerous, real long, can wrap around you. Good action. Strickenberger now with 1:28 of riding time and the lead, a point over Trevor Anderson. But what a great match to start the day, Jim Miller.
Yeah. I think Anderson needs to keep pushing the pace here.
Little lackadaisical shot by Anderson. And Strickenberg's trying to run around the corner. Anderson does a nice job of squaring up with him. And with just 15 seconds left, either guy get a score here would go a long way to winning this match. So that's how the second periods get in, with Strickenberger still that 1:28 riding time and a 6-5 lead.
Not sure what to do here, I don't think. Decides to go down. Tell you what, Anderson's tough on top.
Yeah, probably his best position,
Yeah,
I would say. Yeah.
And I'm sure they know that.
So now Anderson straight to that claw right.
Here's
He's
what he
trying to
likes.
bring him through for a near fall.
He likes that position right there. Strickenberger's captured his ankle. He's got his leg extended. Here, nice scramble, both guys, nice scramble. Strickenberger trying to high leg over. Nice job by
That's
Anderson.
good wrestle both ways. Strickenberger putting Anderson in danger, but then Anderson scrambled back out of it. Riding time now under a minute. Strickenberger still got Anderson's leg extended all the way across his body.
Nice reversal.
And now he's finally going to get a 2-point reversal, and he's going to start increasing that riding time again.
He's in control right now, 8-5. Gonna have a minute riding time. Yeah, Anderson needs a new start here.
Strickenberger doing a nice job of, unless we were off the mat, not sure why they would have stopped that. It looked like Strickenberger still had a foot in, but that benefits really Anderson. You get this restart. Minute 11 riding time now for Strickenberger. Only 51 seconds left to match, and Anderson down by 3.
Yeah, there's a lot of time left here for Anderson, and looked like Strickenberger's a little bit tired out there. We'll see. This first few seconds here is gonna be big. Anderson trying to kind of high leg over action. Got a stall call here. He looks pretty tired, Coach.
Yeah, Strickenberger did a nice job. I think he just goes, it's more important for me to try to stay on top here and go ahead and take that stall call than to release Anderson.
Anderson got to get something going right away here.
And with the riding time locked up now, going to really need an escape and a takedown to force overtime. But Strickenberger still, there's a part of it. There's the first part of it, the escape. Anderson stalking Strickenberger. Dives in on him. Strickenberger's going to spin around and just hold on to that single leg. So Strickenberger will win the match with the riding time, 9-6.
That's a well-earned win, Strickenberger, man. Did a good job.
You're watching You and I Wrestling with First West Virginia from Learfield.
It's Auto Show. The deals start now, and so should you. Get started on your next built Ford Tough truck, like a next-generation pickup. Get here for a deal on F-Series, America's best-selling trucks 47 years straight. It's Auto Show. The deals start now, and so should you. Now during Auto Show, get a built Ford Tough F-150 with 1.9% APR financing for 72 months, only at your local Ford dealer.
Hy-Vee, where there's a helpful smile in every aisle. Hy-Vee proudly supports the UNI Panthers. So West Virginia draws first blood in the dual meet with a victory at 125 pounds. They are up 3-0 over the Panthers.
And here's one, Julian Farber. Not only need a win probably, but probably thinking maybe a big win.
Yeah, Farber, redshirt sophomore. He's going to face Mason Mills, freshman from St. Michael, Minnesota. Farber ranked number 17th in the country, Mills unranked. Good crowd on hand for, and as I say that, and on a little bit of a double, and gets in behind him and just drags you down the mat. That looked like, it sure did.
I thought that was definitely a takedown. Yeah. There it is, finally. Mason Mills from St. Michael, Minnesota. That's right up the road.
Yes, it is.
Getting from out to West Virginia.
So my guess is he's got some fans here today, I would think.
Two-time state finalist, Minnesota. Boy, you know he can wrestle.
Yeah, Minnesota's got great wrestling, great high school wrestling. I still haven't figured out when you touch the mat, the time, and it changes almost yearly. Is it a touch? Is it a second? Is it
right?
A lot of judgment there.
Reaction time.
Yeah, reaction time.
Whatever that means. I think it means different things to different officials.
But it sure looks like Farber wants to go back to work on his feet here.
You can see Farber aggressive that's when he's at best, when he's aggressive out there.
Real nice job of getting that single and actually bringing Mills all the way back into the middle of the mat so he could finish. And once again, we touched, but with the reaction time, no points yet.
Farber's got to get him down to the mat. Drops down. There it is. Made a good adjustment there.
So now with that second takedown, Farber up 6-1, building his riding time just halfway through this first period.
Finally gets him, drops down, goes to the far leg, gets them both captured, gets his two.
Yeah, good job of pinching those knees together. Taking away any sort of defense from Mills. It's probably not in relation to Gene Mills, is it? Great grandson or anything? Gene Mills was a great
Gene Mills was a bad man.
Yes, he was.
Olympian, I believe, in 76.
Now Farber working a little high thigh here. And he's right at that minute riding time and a minute left in this first period. You can hear Coach Schwab in the background. I think he wants Farber to get rid of it. There he goes and releases him, and just to get some more points on the board.
Well, you're talking about Gene Mills, the pinner. Oh,
yeah.
Right? Uh-oh, here comes Mills. Nice job, just we were saying that.
Absolutely. Ran around that shot and tightens this match up in a hurry. Now it's 6-5 Farber. Well, just got extended, got on your belly, and you can't, not very mobile when you're on your belly, and Mills does a good job of getting that 3-point takedown.
It's funny how that works with the 3-point takedown at one point, 6-1. You're thinking major.
Yeah.
Next thing you know, it's 6-5.
Looks like Mills trying to get that leg in. Farber does a nice job of coming out, cutting away for his 1-point escape. And still a little bit of time left in this first period. And Farber still firing off shots. So Farber up 7-5, 41 seconds of riding time heading into the second period. And he's going to take the down position. Farber right up to his feet in just a second or two. Mills tries to trip him back down and does.
Nice job by Farber there.
Yeah, Mills gets a little out of position. Tried to almost drag him out of bounds and just got out of position, and Farber gets his 1-point escape.
You know, West Virginia's had a good year this year, 9-4 record. Tim Flynn, the head coach. You got Cliff Moore, national champ from Iowa. Longtime assistant coach. They've done a good job.
Yeah, now Mitchell Port's been there 5 or 6 years.
Right. Beautiful takedown of Farber.
That's pretty good coaching staff. You know, Flynn did a great job at Edinburgh. Now he's doing a good job at West Virginia. He's got 2 really good assistant coaches. Yeah, they got a bright future there in West Virginia. Farber now starting to extend that lead a little bit again, up by 6. Sneaking up on that 1 minute of riding time. He's got a cross wrist. He's working a tilt right here, and he's going to get a count. And he's going to get the full 4. So now starting to blow it out a little bit, Bill Boy, 15-5.
Here he goes again. Oh, just off the mat.
Yeah.
Here we go. Nice high crotch, inside head single. Finish right away. Then he works into that tilt.
So back
Looking
to that
for
tight,
tilt. Yep.
Tight waist tilt. Trying to elevate that leg and bring Mills back down, but Mills got a pretty good post with that right hand.
He's still at it, still trying.
I think he sunk that bar arm in. Boy, I thought he was going to get a count there, Farber. Now he is.
Yeah.
Got it a little bit tighter. So now he's going to be up 19-5, and he was trying to do a little comeback and pulling back even. So another point's going to be a tech fall. He's got riding time of 2:07. We'll see what Mills does here.
They want to go up. Mills wants to go neutral.
Yeah, I mean, I think that's a good move.
Yeah, it's a good call. Takedown ends it for Farber. Good on the shot. Just needs the finish. It's close. There it is.
So a good workmanlike effort by Julian Farber from UNI to beat Mills, Mason Mills, 23-5, technical fall.
That's an interesting match. 6-1, then it was 6-5, and then ended up being 22-5. Wow.
You're watching UNI Wrestling versus West Virginia from Learfield.
We first heard about Craig's sightings on previous commercials, and then when friends recommended him. We spoke with several contractors and felt Craig offered us the best solution to our problems. We felt confident that we were getting the best value and the most professional service. With Quake Siding, we got a limited lifetime warranty. We're very happy with the work and are happy to recommend it to other homeowners.
I've been guaranteeing my work for 40+ years.
And I'll guarantee it for 40+ more.
CFU Fiber Net TV from Cedar Falls Utilities. Get connected to the power of service. Well, talking about Farber showed a little power at 133. That's going to put the Panthers now on the scoreboard in the dual meet. It'll be 5-3 Panthers headed into our matchup of the night.
Key matchup, Happel, ranked 6th, and Jordan Titus, ranked 10th. Two very high-level athletes here going at it. This will go a long ways to see who wins this meet, this match. Happel, when he gets going, he's tough. So when he starts, attacking and stays on the attack, I think it's when he's at his best. But you got a good athlete here with Titus.
Titus, real good wrestler. Obviously, number 10 in the country right now. Happel, number 6. Happel did beat him a couple times last year. But man, they were competitive, great matches. And I expect the same this year. And Happel's MO, kind of like Doug Schwab back when he wrestled in Iowa, where he wants to get his hands on you and make you wrestle 7 minutes. Compete 7 minutes. Titus, an NCAA qualifier last year. 2-time New York champ. You know how good New York wrestling is.
Oh, yeah. Happel in on a single, but hard to hold. He comes back to it. Nice bars guard. Really nice.
That was a really good change of direction. Does a little bit of a dump there and then a little bit of that bars guard. And a real good change of direction by Happel, and he's rewarded with that 3-point takedown.
Like to see Happel work on his riding, like Matt returns. He does get 21 seconds on riding time.
Now Happel from Lisbon, Iowa, coached by maybe the best to ever do it in Iowa.
Best to ever do it, Brad Smith.
Brad Smith. He got the most team titles. I think he's got the most dual victories. I mean, are you kidding me? Guy's a
Kale,
coach.
a 4-time state champ.
Yep.
For Brad.
It's just a really athletic family. And, there's like 9 kids in the family, multiple state champs. Dad was a state champ. Happel also a qualifier last year at the NCAA tournament. Short time here, first period. Looked like Titus was starting to get a little more busy now.
He's got to finish. He's got to finish 7 seconds.
Tough to finish in 7, but man, if he can do it, that would be huge. Titus going to hold on with that right through the crotch there.
Good effort by Happel. Titus really yet to really have an offensive threat so far. This is a nice change off right here. Goes back to the single and hits the Barzigar, going across the body. Boom.
Yeah. It's good chain wrestling there by Cale Happel. Now Titus going to start the second period in the down position, try to tighten this matchup. Goes right to that quad and now back up to his feet. And Bill Boy, exactly what you were saying there. It was a lift, but it didn't look like committed. And we're going to put him down.
Right. Happel's got such a good gas tank. I think he could really take a lot out of him if he just do some mat returns.
Agreed. Oh, was it on a real low single, kind of in that little throw by action, and dropped down to his ankle, and then Titus steps out of it.
And really, Titus yet hasn't really attacked at all. So there's a half shot, but nothing going. And this next takedown, either way, be a big score.
Yeah, that was a good snap. Probably heard Coach Schwab say that. Put Titus' head on the mat, excuse me. Titus stepping in, but not really committing his hips to a shot fully there.
Titus getting more active here.
Now we're getting down to just about 30 seconds left in this second period. And if either guy would sting the other guy with a takedown, it would be hard to overcome. Titus down to a knee, just both in that collar tie. And now we're under 10 seconds here in the second period. So we're going to move to third period. Happel going to get his choice. He's going to go down. 3-2 lead. And riding time at this point not a factor.
Titus kind of
Yeah.
trying to get a little advantage there.
Yeah. You know, that's another thing I think the officials were going to watch top starts this year, and I don't know if that's got any better or not. More a lot of rolling starts, a lot of guys not starting on an elbow or higher up. Well, Happel does a good job at getting out for his one-point escape. There's a little bit of just a snap shuck action, tries to drop down and grab a single, but for the second or third time, Titus just kind of jumps out of that thing. Just get the feel Titus trying to time him here, don't you? Get that feeling, Bill Boy, or
Yeah,
not?
there. That's his best shot right there, I think. But he hasn't been able to penetrate Happel's defense. But it only takes one here, and all of a sudden he's up 5-4, you know?
Yeah, and Happel's got a little bit of a front head action, but Titus got that elbow pinch so hard, neither guy's going to do anything, and official calls that stalemate.
Happel in deep.
Boy, over tie to that seat belt. Nice job. Now he's dropping down to a single. That's a good little
Needs to go to it.
there.
He needs to get his other hand in there. Oh, he's got a potential cradle here. There it is.
Oh, that's real tight. Titus is trying to arch back out of that thing, but Happel's going to have a takedown and a 4-point near fall and is trying to adjust. And that's part of that scrambling that might backfire on you when you dive under there. Happel locked down a cradle.
Now he needs to just hammer down and ride tough.
And what was a tight match now is looking like it could be a major decision. This is really where you want to put him down, right,
yes,
Coach?
you do. Stay tough right here. Still got a major, but he can't give up in anything here.
Yeah, Titus, nice job in that Granby to get out for one, and now he's trying to be a little more aggressive while he was for that. But that's the match of the day so far. Look at Happel.
That's great, man.
Salute the crowd.
Wow.
Watching you and I wrestle versus West Virginia from Learfield.
At MidAmerican Energy, we're one company serving 1.6 million people who all need energy that's available 24/7. That's why we work 24/7. That's why we make investments in our systems that make us more resilient to extreme weather. That's why we generate power from all available resources to cover the variables in supply and demand. And that's why when the power is knocked out, we work around the clock to restore power to you. MidAmerican Energy, obsessively, relentlessly at your service.
Back into McLeod. Panthers now up 9-3 after that major decision by Cale Happel. Now we're going to move up to 149 pounds. Panthers' Cale Ranavardi will come out and represent you and I. 149 pounds for the West Virginia Mountaineers going to be Ty Waters.
Ty Waters, really good competitor, two-time PA state champ.
Number 7 in the country.
7 in the country. Cale Ranavardi has got a couple chances this year. Really wrestled hard, too. Competes hard. Don Bosco, local guy. Don Bosco, Gilbertville.
Yeah. Speaking of which, they won another dual meet championship with head coach Chris Ortner.
Doing a great job over there, man. I mean, they win the traditional state title. That's 8-0, right?
I think it's 4-4. Yeah. That's pretty good. You come in as a freshman, you don't know anything but winning titles.
Oh, man.
4 duels, 4 traditionals. So, outstanding program there, and it has been for years. Years and years. But Cale Ranavardi did prep there. Waters, nice attack for that takedown, and now he's trying to work a little pinning combination there, but just a nice tight waist as they're on the edge of the mat. And Flynn's got to be thinking, I mean, we need bonus here. He's got to be thinking. He got number 7 ranked guy in the country. Hard crossface by Waters on Ranavardi. Looks like he's got a little size on him, too.
He does, man. He's got good length. Man, I like that.
So Ranavardi got to crawl forward out of that figure 4, and he does. Gets back to his base, but Waters drives him right back down to his belly and sinks that deep waisted again.
Ranavardi fighting hard. You know, this wasn't the highest ranked guy he's wrestled this year. He wrestled Ridge Lovett, number 1 guy from Nebraska. And I think it was a 7-point match.
Yeah, it was a pretty competitive match. And like you said right before Cale went out there, I mean, he's going to give you effort. He's going to give you 100%. Waters working that crossface again. Now he's just coming up to that half. And he's thinking about either driving a half one way or pulling him back and tilting him the other. Now right back to that cross. He does a good job of just staying busy, keeping you off balance.
He's relentless. Relentless on top here. Yeah, you can tell he's looking for that cradle.
So first period just about over. Waters going to have over 2.5 minutes of riding time and a 3-0 lead heading into the second period. And that sure looks like it's his game plan. I want to get on top and score some points, or maybe even try to get a fall. And he's going to start, Waters will start second period underneath.
Nice takedown and the dominant ride. Like you said, 2.5 minutes.
You know, we talked about the Happel family, how athletic they are. And, you know, Waters has a sister that's cheerleader at North Carolina State and a brother wrestles at West Liberty. So that's pretty athletic. Yeah.
Some scraps going on at home.
Yeah.
Nice job by Waters, coming all the way around, short drag. Ranavardi's still fighting it.
Yeah. He just about
he comes out of it.
Boy, that was about as close you can get to a takedown, and Ranavardi just kind of scrambles out of it. Just keeps fighting like we said.
Yeah. That's kind of his trademark, man. I ain't gonna have to earn everything against me.
Yeah. You can't get much closer than I mean, just had maybe a finger still on that leg and just kept wrestling. Nice job by Ranavardi. Extending the match here. 4-0 Waters.
Oh, nice shot. Nice single shot by Waters. Ranavardi hanging in there.
Yeah, it looks like you got a little chin whizzer there trying to compete. And Waters is all the way across his body.
Still no takedown. There, he finally gets it.
Waters clears that leg, gets his takedown. So he's going to bump his lead now 7-0 and pile it on the riding time. Yeah, I mean he's looking hard for near fall here.
Looking hard for Credo, and Ranavardi just pulls that hand off and gets back to base, and then he pulls off the half, and then. But yeah, man.
So second period going to come to a close with Waters 3:03 of riding time and a 7-0 lead over Ranavardi. So Ranavardi now will start third period in the bottom position.
Tries a roll.
Waters trying to pull him through and tilt him.
Going to cradle, going to half. Dude, he's relentless. But I give it to Ranavardi, man. He has countered everything so far as not going to his back.
A little bit of a Peterson situation here. But Waters does a nice job of blocking Ranavardi's right arm and spinning back around behind him. I don't think he's going to end up cutting him and trying to go feet to back or anything. I think he's going to ride him and try to turn him.
Well, you know what? If Ranavardi scores here, he takes the major away.
Yeah.
With only 54 left.
Yeah, and that's where a match point's a team point right there. If it would end like that.
Another try. Waters really good following, and he's at home on top, man.
Boy, he cranks that crossface hard, too, to get your whole body spun halfway around. But now we're 30 seconds left in the match. Riding time is banked for Waters. Waters has an 8-0 lead right now. But if somehow Ranavardi could score, he could take that major decision back. So headed into 157 pounds. Panthers up 9-7 over the Mountaineers. Panthers coming out with Ryder Downey. Been their starter since day one. Downey just a redshirt freshman. Hails from Indianola, Iowa.
Now, Caleb Downey's had a really good year, man. Kind of came out of nowhere. Now he's ranked, been top 10 this year. Yeah. And Hornfeck, 6-6. Two-time placer at the Big 12. Pennsylvania, two-time place winner. So he can wrestle. Real long body.
Yeah, he's wrestled, I know, Yant in the past. I think Holschlag in the past. So he's He's wrestled a lot of varsity matches for West Virginia.
Nice snatch. He snatches left ankle of Downey. Gets a takedown. Man, that was very nice.
So Downey up and out. Downey had a good win, though, about a month ago against Nebraska. Beat Peyton Ryan.
Placed at the Vegas tournament. There's another shot. Hornfeck in deep, got him upside down. You know what, West Virginia needs a match like this. Be considered an upset if they could get this match.
Absolutely would be, you bet. Hornfeck still trying to. Well,
wow.
Now he's in danger, and that's a takedown for Downey.
Put him in danger for 3 seconds. Got a takedown. Now they're in a scramble. West Virginia throws the brick. They don't agree with the call.
Pretty sure that was coming. So we're going to have a challenge from Coach Flynn from West Virginia. And watching the replay here.
1, 2.
Well, I think there was a whole count before that.
Yeah.
Is what it looked like to me. I think that's going to stand, but I'm so bad at predicting these, Millboy. I'm not even. I'm just going to be quiet. To me, that looks like the right count from the official.
Let's see it again.
Because I think Hornfeck probably had maybe a count also.
Watch, he's setting him up though.
Yeah.
Downey is waiting. Right here
So
to
brings
catch
him
him.
through. That's one right there.
1, 2, 3. Yeah.
I actually think it was probably a 4 count if you start counting what I think is when he was at the right angle. So I think this is going to stand. That's my prediction. I hope I didn't put the curse on it. But a nice little scramble by Downey. Well, Hornfeck's got about 6 inches on Downey.
No, he does. And if you stand there in front of him like Downey has, he's just going to basically reach out and snag your ankle or snag a shot. Downey needs to get on the offense.
A little lull in the action. We'll recognize the UNI coaching staff. Head coach Doug Schwab in his 14th season already. That seems like that's almost impossible. He's been here that long, but he has. Wrestled at the University of Iowa back in the day. He was a national championship. Was a national champion, I should say, and an Olympian. His assistant coach is Lee Roper. Roper wrestled at Appalachian State. He's in his 9th year already. 4-year starter, national qualifier at Appalachian State. The old guy on the staff, Randy Pugh.
How long have you been here?
23rd year.
Good for him, man.
Started
That's
coaching
awesome.
here when he was 9. He was so he's been here 23 years, All-American for UNI back in year 2000. 4th in the country. Real good wrestler, really good coach. He's had a string of good 84-pounders coming through the last few years. And then the new guy, Drew Foster.
Yeah.
National champ for UNI a few years ago, back at 19, and he is in his first year with Coach Schwab and doing just a great job. Yeah, so I'm going to quit predicting anything. That was, they're saying no takedown, it looks like now. And I think Coach Schwab wants to know what's going on here. So now they're going to need to adjust the score and
the writing time and so forth.
Yeah, they did adjust some time and the score. Well, they got the score right now. It's 3-1. Hornfeck again.
And he has got some long arm. Look at, whoo! Makes you dangerous right there, just reaching out and snatching ankle or leg. And Downey needs to just keep doing that. He needs to keep attacking. Stand there and wait for something to happen. Something's gonna happen right there.
So just a few seconds left here in this first.
Yeah.
And as Hornfeck elevates Downey, time will run out, but Hornfeck will keep that 3-1 lead with 24 seconds riding time heading into the second period, where Downey's going to go in the down position. Hornfeck riding tough on top, but Downey does get to his feet and breaks the grip.
He doesn't want to let him go. He is not going to let him go. Going to have to earn it. There it is.
So riding time will stop there at 43 seconds. But Downey really has not got any offense going. The potential score he had was defensive. He was going to try to get that takedown off of Hornfeck's shot. So Downey needs to pick this pace up.
Yeah, I would say Downey needs some urgency here. Needs a takedown before this period's over.
Hornfeck back in on another shot. Hornfeck's taking pretty much every offensive attack here. Downey trying to scramble out of this.
And Downey can scramble. He's good here.
He's defended the shot, but is just not able to defend it well enough to try to score off of it. And so far, pretty uneventful second period. .20 seconds left in the second. Hornfeck still up 3-2 with that riding time. And that's how the second period's going to end, with Hornfeck's choice. And it looks like Flynn wants him to go neutral, wants him to go both up, and that's what he will do.
Like I said, man, Downey needs some urgency here. Nice shot. And a stall call on Downey, which makes sense. Hornfeck's done most of the action.
Yeah, Downey just looks a little bit off. We've seen him wrestle enough this year that he's real active on his feet.
He needs to put 2 or 3 together, efforts. There's one. He's picking it up, it looks like, a little bit here.
Crowd cheering him on.
There it is. Waterfall position here. He's in a good spot right here. Got to hook the leg.
Hornfeck wrapped all the way around Downey. Downey trying to come out the back door here.
He switches sides again. He needs to step over that leg. He finally does get over the leg. Hornfeck gets it out. Now it's back in. Needs to pull his right arm out. There he gets 3. That's a big takedown.
Just a nice methodical takedown by, and Coach Schwab does not like that stalemate whatsoever. Giving Hornfeck a brand new chance to kind of reload here and a restart when Downey had him down really to both hips.
Keep in mind, Downey's been warned for stalling. Just needs to be active here. Put him on the mat. There, he's got his arm tied up. Claw ride, needs to put him down. He does. Five to 3, 15 seconds. And stay solid on top. And give 1, not 2. He's been warned for stalling. Nice mat return. Nice mat return. Wins the match for him.
So Downey, when he has to, he gets a takedown and wins his match 5 to 3 over Hornfeck. So going into the break, it'll be the Panthers 12 and the Mountaineers 7.
Hornfeck was a tough out right there.
At Raising Cane's, we focus on being the best at one thing and getting it right every time. Which is why every chicken finger meal we serve is marinated, hand-battered, cooked to order, and made just for you. Quality isn't complicated, and our menu is proof.
Raising Cane's chicken fingers, one love.
Skip the line and order with our app or online.
Welcome back to the Cloud Center. Jeff Bradley, Jim Miller. It's halftime right here at the dual meet, and Panthers up 12 to 7. Pretty competitive first half there, Coach.
Yeah, it was. That was some good wrestling. Good way to end it for UNI with Downey coming back and getting the win, putting them up 12 to 7. So Apple had a great match, feature match, really did a nice job. And so I think if the second half is as good, the crowd will get their money's worth.
Yeah, you would think, the Panthers are going to be heavily favored at 84, going to be favored at heavyweight. 97's probably more or less a toss-up. But, yeah, let's review starting at 125, Coach.
Strickenberger over Anderson. Strickenberger really did a nice job, 9-6. Farber came out on fire, 23-5 technical fall. Like I said, Happel, a big win. Not just a win, a major decision over number 10, Titus. Water from West Virginia over Branavardi, 8-0, got a major. And then Downey comes back and wins 5-3. So you got the Panthers up 12-7 going into half.
Yeah, then looking ahead, of course, we've got 5 more matches to go. 2 competitive teams that are evenly matched in a lot of these weight classes too, where it's coming down to just a position or 2.
Yeah, and you've seen it already with 25 type match, and then we get into 57, and it could have went either way. And so I expect we'll have a couple more in that second half as well. Peyton Hall, 65, coming out for West Virginia, is their best guy.
Yeah.
All-American already, 22-5, 3-time national qualifier. So he's going to be a handful for us there, but that'd be a big win if we could get it.
Yeah, he wrestled David Carr fairly tough there.
He did.
You know how good David Carr is from Iowa State.
And then he got number 21 ranked Brody Conley at 74. So these first two matches, West Virginia really expecting probably to get some momentum going into that second half. Man.
Agreed. So it looks like we do have some of those UNI alum over there getting all together. I don't know if they're going to recognize these guys or what they're doing, but we've got them all in a whole bunch. You guys see Doug Downs over there, and of course Taylor Lujan, Max Thompson.
Yeah, you got some.
Kyle Biscaglia is over there
for sure.
Dave Malachek. Oh, there they are now. They're coming out the mat. Scott Morningstar, Bobby Hallman, runner-up years ago.
Keith Pullman, Andy Showalter, Rich Powers. Rich Powers, man, that was a fan favorite right there, man.
Yes, there's Steve Hartle, two-time All-American, right there in the gray sweatshirt, black hat. No, that's the spacing's not very good, is it?
We got some young guys. Biscaglia and some of the guys come back. That's good to see.
Well, I see Rich Powers there, superintendent down there. I think he's still Bondurant Ferrari, isn't he?
Yeah. Jay Llewellyn. Marty Anderson.
You're watching UNI Wrestling versus West Virginia from Learfield.
UNI Athletics by Learfield is brought to you by Mid-American Energy. While these amazing athletes give a star effort on the mat, Mid-American Energy's Star Initiative keeps your energy service safe and reliable. Learn more at midamericanenergy.com/star. The UNI Foundation. To make a gift today, visit foundation.uni.edu. U.S. Bank is proud to support Panther Wrestling. Equal housing lender, member FDIC. Your local Ford dealers. Visit buyfordnow.com.
My name is Parker Keckeisen. I'm a 3-time Big 12 champ, 3-time NCAA All-American for the University of Northern Iowa wrestling team. I'm determined to get just a little bit better each day. That takes hard work, that takes dedication. As a student athlete, it's super important to keep my body at peak performance. It's super important for me to receive high quality health care. It takes hard work, discipline, and sacrifice to improve yourself and your community.
Make a commitment to better health at Cedar Valley Primary Care and Walk-In Clinic today.
I could use a little help. Yeah, there's a lot of risk out there. Huh. Hey, is this thing hard to learn?
No, it's easy.
Huh. You know, I think I'm gonna write it home.
Good thing you chose U.S. Bank to manage and grow your money. With our 24/7 support, at least you're not taking chances with your finances.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna need a chair.
Oh! Cedar Falls Utilities really cares about our community, and that's what keeps us coming to work every day.
You know, a lot of people depend on their electricity and providing a reliable power, so we'll do whatever we can to make sure that happens and continues going forward.
We have to skip lunch to get their water back on. It's all about the customer. We'll sacrifice a little bit to get them what they need and get them going again.
We're always on call, so if something goes down, you know, we're going to be there. Somebody's going to show up and take care of what you need.
UNI Wrestling is sponsored by your local Ford dealers. Visit buyfordnow.com. U.S. Bank is proud to support Panther Wrestling. Equal housing lender, member FDIC. Mid-American Energy. Don't let your budget get pinned by winter heating. Visit midamericanenergy.com to learn about free and low-cost ways you can keep warm and save energy and money this winter. The UNI Foundation. To make a gift today, visit foundation.uni.edu.
Mid-American Scoreboard, brought to you by Mid-American Energy. What a powerhouse team. Mid-American Energy's team of electric and natural gas engineers, technicians, control operators, and more work tirelessly to keep the energy service you count on safe and reliable. Learn more at midamericanenergy.com.
Here we go. We got the scoreboard. South Dakota State on a roll here, 33-3 over Utah Valley. And then Cal Baptist, 21-15. I think it's a little bit of a surprise, beating Air Force 21-15.
A little bit, South Dakota State probably not. They're solid. And of course,
today, right now, 12-7. UNI up over West Virginia. And coming up, North Dakota State, Wyoming, and Oklahoma State, Missouri. Now that 3-5, Oklahoma State, Missouri. That should be a doozy.
Going to be a barn burner. But the one we're focused on, obviously, the UNI West Virginia here, right here in the McLeod Center. Today's intermission adjustments brought to you by the UNI Foundation. It's time to ask ourselves, what does the world need from us tomorrow? Give today at our tomorrow.uni.edu.
Now, UNI, hey, we're talking about adjustments. If you can, UNI, one thing we've said over and over, force the action a little bit, more offense. But going into these next two matches, West Virginia looking for some bonus these next two matches.
You're watching UNI Wrestling versus West Virginia from Learfield.
Your home deserves the best. Seamless Exterior is the expert you can trust for all your exterior needs. We'll get the job done right, whether it's siding, windows, roofing, or gutters. Schedule your free estimate today and love your home's new look with Seamless Exterior.
We were just amazed at the transformation of the house. Our windows don't leak anymore.
We would definitely recommend Seamless because we get tons of questions, people asking us who did our siding, who did our windows. Yeah, we're very happy with the results.
Enjoy a better buying experience at Foster's Mattress. A new mattress or Ultra Comfort sleep chair will help you sleep better, wake up more refreshed, and have more energy than ever before. Stop into Foster's Mattress for the huge President's Day sale. Check out the big discounts and great selection during this President's Day sale.
We want you to feel comfortable and welcome while finding the best mattress for your lifestyle.
Because every night is important.
That moment when your feet finally touch the sand, or when you follow little steps along an ancient path, or even cutting through the white snow and holding on to something so precious that you've waited for. When you finally let go and live in the wonder of the world, all you have to do is just say go. Fly CID.
In the McLeod Center, Panthers over the Mountaineers right now, 12-7.
Yeah, found out a couple things at halftime. Jet Strickenberger from Colorado, Ponderosa High School, coached by UNI alum Jerry and Beats. So that's where he came from. Jim Sanford, national champ 1963. Let us know. Super fan out there, Jim. Thanks for tuning in. And Oklahoma State beat Missouri 24-10. Wow.
And on Alumni Day, that's Jerian Beats coaching Strickenberger out there. All-American Jerian Beats. So back to live action here. Yep, got Weston from UNI.
Peyton Hall, really outstanding wrestler, former All-American. Ranked number 9 in the nation, gets a takedown.
And another long, rangy guy from West Virginia here.
And I'm telling you, their coaches at halftime, I know, talked about, hey, let's get on a roll. Let's get some big wins, not just wins. Let's close the gap here. And they got a good guy to start it off right here, Peyton Hall.
Yeah, he's been to the big show 3 times, NCAA qualifier, placed 1 time in 2022. Wrestled the U23 World Team Trials, got 5th. Big 12 runner-up. Yeah, Peyton Hall can scrap here, and he pretty much intentionally releases R.J. Weston there after 37 seconds of riding time. So he's got a 3-1 lead, Hall does. R.J. with a decent snap there, but a little bit of a throw by with Hall trying to get around behind Weston.
Hall, pretty relentless offense.
That's a real good low-level attack, and now trying to get that score right on the edge of the mat. And he does. So now Hall up 6-1 as we go out of bounds.
I think they're thinking about it. Was that a takedown? Schwab didn't think it was a takedown, of course, but I think they're going to take a look, and they are.
And that doesn't look like it's a challenge. That looks like that might be the referees just
it was.
talking it through and
yeah.
making sure they got it right.
Yep.
So we'll see the replay here. And I'll tell you what.
There's that reaction time, whatever that is.
I'm not saying a word. I'll let you talk it through and see what you think.
I thought it was easier before when it just, hey, if your hands touched, it was a takedown.
But it does not take away from that pretty good attack by Hall.
Yeah, for sure.
Cuts R.J. Weston back to the mat, and it's going to be, I mean, it's very close to a 2-point or a 3-point takedown, I should say now.
It is a takedown.
And they
down 6-1. You're getting your riding time build up. He's going to have time to go after another one if he wants to.
So now Hall's ridden Weston over a minute, but looks like he's more or less going to intentionally release him there, and he does.
He's got his riding time over 109.
And then Weston's going to get dinged for stalling there.
Yeah, when you're on the edge, you got to circle back in. I mean, he did try a little bit, but they're looking to ding you when you're there.
Ten seconds left in this first period. Both guys have a collar tie on their knees, and that is how the first period is going to end. Hall with 7-2 lead, minute 9 of riding time. Right now in pretty darn good control of this match, heading into the second period. Good shot of the coaching staff for West Virginia.
I guarantee you those coaches are thinking, we want a tech fall or a pin. Big tech fall ties the meat.
So Hall does a real good job of getting out for his 1-point escape. Dives in on a shot. Weston does a good job of defending it, and now in a little front headlock action, but Hall will clear out of that. Got that nice little throw by, get you off balance.
That's a nice shot, but nice counter by Hall right into a takedown. Very nice counter there.
Yeah, real good activity by Hall there for a 3-point takedown. Now he's up 11-2.
I'll be surprised if they don't want him to cut him and get another takedown before this period's over.
Yeah, I mean, I would think if you're, yeah, that's what Flynn's telling him to do. And either he's going to circle out front and maybe try to pitch him or just get rid of him.
Right.
But I think what he's thinking is if I can get even closer to that tech, and then I can just concentrate on a fall
right
in that third period. But there's still a ton of time here left in the second. As Weston gets that escape, it's 11-3 with 45 seconds still to go in the second period.
Wow, nice shot by Hall.
Yeah, it's just some good high-low action. You know, he pops your head a little bit and then drops real low on a single and gets another takedown. So 14-3 Hall over Weston. Exactly what the coaching staff from the West Virginia Mountaineers want to do, is start fast like this and get bonus points.
Yeah, and you try to get most of it before the third period. You don't try to do it all at the end, you know. UNI coaching staff encouraging Weston, hey man, keep fighting. You're going down, going to get a point here. Be competitive in there on your feet. It's tough. This guy's really good. But don't count yourself out here.
So now with Weston's escape here in the third, 14-4 Hall. 2:02 at riding time. He's in real good shape with the riding time. Minute 30 left in the match.
Hall needs a couple takedowns here.
You know, to head on the inside shot. Trying to drive Weston to his hip. Now he's going to pick that single up. And he's going to secure a three-point takedown. Yeah, so for a minute 15, I mean, he either needs to tilt him.
One more takedown. He's going to cut him, and one more takedown, and it's over. He'll intentionally get rid of him, and
that looks like that is what the plan with Coach Flynn and Peyton Hall is.
Now, if RJ could get Weston could sneak a takedown in and ruin the whole plan.
Weston a little bit better with his hips there in the sprawl, but Hall works up to that leg and
making him work for it.
Real close to another score here.
There it is.
And he will get that score. And that will be a match termination with Peyton Hall with the technical fall.
And all of a sudden, we're tied up.
You're watching UNI Wrestling versus West Virginia from Learfield.
I have a passion for helping people start small businesses.
I've been self-employed since I was 18.
That's why you see some of those entrepreneurial tendencies from the kids.
The Paco Credit Union has been great with the kids as far as why financial literacy is important.
When I took Tristan in to open up his business account, he was 13, but they still educated him like an adult and treated him like a member for life.
It's pretty cool when your kids can hear something that you've been teaching them for years, but it's not coming from your voice.
It's like having someone else in your corner.
Smile in every aisle. Hy-Vee proudly sponsors the UNI Panthers. Headed into 174 pounds. This duel meets all tied up, Coach Miller, 12-12. Two ranked wrestlers here. Conley from West Virginia ranked 15th. Sima from UNI 27th.
Conley 19-4, two-time Ohio state champion. That ain't easy to do in Ohio.
Great high school wrestler in Ohio. Sima, two-time champ in high school, also state of Kansas, four-time finalist.
I tell you what, West Virginia is all over the place, man. Colorado, Minnesota, New York,
Massachusetts, yeah,
Ohio. They're everywhere, man. Good for them.
So Conley and Sima almost just feeling each other out here, both those collar ties. Sima drops down, a little ankle pick action, but doesn't even get that low. Now he tries to run a corner on Conley. And then both of them right back up to that collar tie.
Good action here.
Obviously with 4 matches to go, a huge match right here. Go a long way to win the dual meet if you win this match.
For sure.
Two minutes gone in this first period with no score. Sima a couple good snaps there, but Conley right back up to his feet. Sima lowers his level, gets a 3-point. Well, I thought he had a 3-point takedown there. Holy cow.
Let's see that again.
Sometimes in that near cradle, if you don't have it locked all the way down into a hip, they don't give you the takedown. That's what it looks like.
I think Sima thought he had a takedown.
I actually thought he was going to give the takedown too, and he was going to start working on backs, but obviously not.
Sima's dangerous, man. I mean, Oklahoma, he ended up in a cradle, got a fall. He's he can put some stuff together for sure.
But I think in that spot, you need to secure that takedown before you start going for the near fall. Down to 30 seconds, still no score, 174 pounds.
Nice shot. Conley in deep, but Sima does a good job wrapping around, neutralizing him, pulling him off the mat. Good job. I was saying that West Virginia is all over recruiting UNI. Today, at least, they got 8 Iowa guys out of this, and 2 Georgia. And I think we got a Kansas and a Wisconsin. I think the Georgia connection is probably Roper, but got some good guys at Georgia. We've had pretty good luck at the state of Georgia.
Absolutely. And Iowa's team.
Yeah.
We got
Iowa's team.
More starters from state Iowa than I think Iowa State or Iowa.
Sima comes up, does a nice job. Conley doesn't want to let him go. There he goes.
That's just a little bit more, just be a little more gritty there and get out a few seconds earlier. You were out. Just a little more oomph, get out. Stop that riding time. And he did stop it at 10 seconds. So Sima is up 1-0.
We're dead even so far. Look like on our feet, man.
Yeah.
Some good stuff.
Right back in those collar ties. Referees imploring those guys to work out of that tie, and they do. And then right back into it. So now we're under a minute here in the second period. Still with just a 1-0 lead with Sima.
Sima, Shawnee, Kansas.
Nobody taking a ton of risk here on their feet, first or second period.
Nice shot by Conley on the edge. Sima sits around.
He's been in deep twice now, though. Sima kind of looking back at that tarp, and they're still in bounds. Conley still got that foot in, but as long as Sima can keep Conley's head buried, there's not going to be any score here.
He's got to stay tight. Let's stay tight.
Woo. So Sima hangs on there. Conley, good shot. Couldn't quite finish that on the edge of the mat. And Sima protects that 1-0 lead.
Tell you what, this looks like a 1 takedown win. Whoever can get a takedown here. Both guys been really stingy.
Conley trying to work up to his tripod or quad. He's up to his feet and he's out. Low hip heist out for his 1-point escape. So look at that. Now it's righty times at 0.
Yeah, both guys get out same amount of time.
1-1.
Dead even.
Yeah, you can't get more evenly matched right here. 1-1, no riding time.
Nice scope behind by Sima. Roll by Conley. Oh, he comes back. Sima comes back in the crotch.
Both guys had chances to score there. Now Conley is in on a leg, but Sima's trying to come up and around. Elevated through.
Oh, now Conley's definitely got the advantage. Nothing yet, though. Nice roll through by Sima.
Still
good
scrambling.
job by Sima. Now he's got the advantage.
Now we're getting some great action. Now you got to count that, even though it's probably only a 1 count danger. Sima now trying to just drive over Conley. You're going to have a point there, but Conley's got his leg caught.
Oh my goodness, this is a scrap. Oh, I don't.
Sima with a
nothing.
Nothing. He's going to have to get his hip up. 30 seconds left.
Oh, they gave him a
gives him a takedown, or the official gives Conley the takedown. Now that really is a takedown there, but they're going to have to stop this and review it.
Yeah, I don't know what changed there when he gave a takedown. Man, this has been a scrap.
Well, for 5 minutes there was limited action, and then this last minute and a half was nonstop action, where multiple guys could have scored multiple different times, and they just kept fighting both guys. So Sima down on his hip. Well, let's see, that's right where he gave the 3. Now that is obviously 3 there.
Yeah. 15 seconds left. It's going to be 4-1. Conley.
Yeah, if this holds up, it's going to be awful.
Dude,
hard.
I tell you what, that went back and forth 2 or 3 times on who had the advantage.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm trying to see where this. But why with you? I
don't think there was 2 when he gave it, but there was 2 shortly afterward, right? Or 3.
Yeah, and I don't know.
3, yeah.
I was going to agree with what you said, where I don't know what changed. Is it 3 there?
No.
But if it's not 3 there, is it 3 there? See what I'm saying?
No, I don't think there was 3 when he gave it.
Yeah.
Obviously, right there's 3.
Yeah, 3, but that's not what's under review there. So the call is going to stand. Conley gets that 3-point takedown. Huge takedown now with 17 seconds left.
Get a takedown, Sima.
Sima out for his 1. Conley's on his bike. Sima trying to track him down, just a few ticks left. Gets a single, drives it down. He gets a 3-point takedown right at the, and that was, I don't even think they're going to try to review that. There was definitely a second left on the clock.
Holy cow!
Sima drives through this shot, gets a takedown with literally 1 second left in the match. Just continued to wrestle. Outstanding. You're watching You and I Wrestle versus West Virginia from Learfield.
How's the chicken?
Oh, the prawns are delicious.
Oh, I have a shellfish allergy.
1 prawn, very good.
Did I say chicken wrong?
Tired of people not listening to what you want?
It's truffle season.
That's okay.
Never enough truffles.
How much are they?
It's a lot.
Oh, okay. I'm good. That.
It's like a priceless piece of art.
Enjoy.
Or when they sell you what they want? Yeah. The more we understand you, the better we can help you. That's what U.S. Bank is for.
Huge relief.
Yeah.
FiberNet TV from Cedar Falls Utilities. Get connected to the power of service. Well, this place is on their feet now, and they are fired up after Jared Simma, literally 6 minutes, 59 seconds into the match, gets a takedown to beat Conley. Just kept wrestling.
He has it in him, man. And that was outstanding. That was an outstanding finish to that match. And now the Panthers go into #1 ranked Parker Kakaisen. Couldn't be a better scenario. Because now Panthers take the lead.
So Kekaisen coming off Big 12 Wrestler of the Week last week for winning at Oklahoma and at Oklahoma State. #1 ranked wrestler in the country, 3-time All-American, third, second. And he as good as it is billed. Guy just competes hard, stays in real good position. Now his opponent, Dennis Robin, he's top 30 ranked from Arlington, New York. Qualified for national tournament 2 years ago in 2022.
Yeah, Parker Kakaisen, he's just somebody you love to watch. Because he just leaves it out there, man. And
Robin from the state of New York placed 4 times out there, Bill Boy.
Yeah, that ain't no joke.
Yep.
You got 1 class in New York.
Kekaisen working that underhook and then drops right into a double.
There it is. Boom. He's so good at the edge of the mat. Love it.
Yeah, I'd say edge of the mat, excellent. Finishes, excellent.
Yep. He gets in and finishes right away. I mean, so much tougher to counter when you can do that, you know. He can ride when he needs to.
Kekaisen also 3-time Big 12 champ. Going to be looking to get #4 here in about a month or so.
Can't be a whole lot of those out there.
No. Kekaisen up 3-1 with just an iota of riding time there, 11 seconds. Robin shoots in a little bit. Kekaisen catches in there, trying to get that right elbow free and come around behind. And he's going to get a 3-point takedown. Robin does a nice job, bails a little bit there, doesn't want to give up any near fall. Kekaisen looked like he was maybe going for that near cradle, but now he's going to ride hard with that claw and that near wrist. Kekaisen now trying to drive that right leg in.
He can be sneaky with that cradle too. You know, he gets it hooked up. He typically gets some back points. He likes to look for it.
Now he's getting Robin extended just on the side of the mat. They're going to go out, but that was going to be real close. I think he was asking the official, did he get a 1 count? He goes, yeah, I did. I think Coach Schwab say, did he get a 2 count?
Oh, my.
His foot's still in. Oh, boy.
And I say he's sneaky good on the edge.
Yeah.
I'm talking about everywhere. He's sneaky good on the edge. Just like right there.
And part and parcel of that is just wrestling every position to the fullest extent. So Kekaisen minute 6 riding time now, heading into the second period, up 6-1 over Robin. Robin going down to start the second. And I would think he would more or less intentionally release him here, but he does have a 2-on-1. He does a mat return. Good solid mat return. Now he's working on a little hammer lock action, putting that right on Robin's back, his right arm.
imposing his will right here.
Yeah. He's pulling that chin so he can get a little bit of, he's either going to try to lace that over, try to dig back in, work that Hassman. But now he's got a leg in and that near wrist. He was working a tilt action there. Just a lot of pressure on Robin's head and hands right there. Now he's thinking maybe that near cradle again, Bill Boy. Popping that head down.
It ain't no fun, any part of this for Robin, man.
So now Robin catches a stall warning.
Cuts him loose.
Parker actually looked a little upset there that he couldn't turn him and kind of pushed him away a little forcefully. So I figure he's going to start firing all cylinders here, feet-wise.
Nice. There's the edge again. Oh, look at them feet.
Yeah.
But they did go out.
Yeah. Crowd's not going to like that, man, but as soon as you hit that tarp.
But you see how sneaky he is with his feet. He did go out here, but he'll sneak them back in. Right? Oh, I don't know. Maybe he didn't go out.
Yeah, but see, Robin's hand was out in the tarp. That's why he called him out.
I got you.
Yeah. And that's pretty consistent pretty much every match you watch. So Keckeisen back to work here, 6-2. Second period just about over already. This match has flown by.
There's a penalty and there's a takedown.
That's just double whammy, getting nailed for stalling, and then a few seconds later getting taken down. Double whammy, obviously, for Robin.
That's what we're talking about when we said when you quick finish. That's what it looks like. Here it is. Shoots in. Well, here he steps over. That's a takedown. You just can't let up when you're wrestling Parker Keckeisen, man. I mean, that's bottom line.
So he's quickly up to his feet. He's got that lock broke. He's going to get his 1-point escape. Now up 11-2 with 2:15 of riding time.
So he shoots, you score. He shoots, he scores. Dan Gable's got that up in the museum. And that's exactly what happened there at Parker.
So with this takedown, 14-2 Keckeisen. Got right in that near wrist. He's thinking maybe a little tilt action here. Oh, no. Now he's going to try to step through a little bow and arrow action. And he's still got Robin in trouble. He got a 1 count, it looks like, and then Robin scrambles back to his belly. Robin's still not out of danger here.
Well, that's what it looks like and feels like when you're wrestling somebody at that level.
Oh, fans, coaching staff don't like that.
Well, he had the bottom leg hooked up, which puts the bottom guy in danger, and he called stalemate.
And on a hip.
Yeah.
Robin.
Well, he needs another takedown.
Yeah.
He needs to get rid of him.
I mean, you're going to have to totally clear out, or you're just going to need to pitch him here.
Robin's going to hold on that arm for dear life.
It's now 15-2, Keckeisen. Just a takedown away from a technical fall. Got a ton of riding time, 3:16.
There it is. There's a quick finish. Right there.
Oh, crowd's going to like that. And they've got to keep this match going because you still could get the fall.
Outstanding match, Parker Keckeisen. Was that not take?
You know what?
Fault?
I might have had my math wrong. I think I'm off by a point. And
well,
obviously I am.
He didn't give back points. I thought he gave 2 back.
I thought he did too.
Now he's got to ride him out to get the near fall, or to get the tech fall. Outstanding match. Oh my goodness.
Wrestled all the way to the end of it. Great effort. 18-3 technical fall for Parker Keckeisen. And the Panthers will now extend the lead to 20-12, headed into the last 2 weeks. Watching UNI Wrestling versus West Virginia from Learfield.
My name is Parker Keckeisen. I'm a 3-time Big 12 champ, 3-time NCAA All-American for the University of Northern Iowa wrestling team. I'm determined to get just a little bit better each day. That takes hard work, that takes dedication. As a student athlete, it's super important to keep my body at peak performance. It's super important for me to receive high quality healthcare. It takes hard work, discipline, and sacrifice to improve yourself and your community.
Make a commitment to better health at Cedar Valley Primary Care and Walk-In Clinic today.
Back to live action here with the Panthers and the Mountaineers. Panthers bump their lead up now 20-12 in the dual meet. 197 pounds. We have Wyatt Volker from UNI. He's number 20 in the country right now. His opponent, Austin Cooley from West Virginia. Redshirt junior. Now he's one of the Massachusetts guys right here, Somerset, Massachusetts.
Yeah, transfer from Pitt.
Yeah.
He was a 2-time Fargo All-American out of high school, that's pretty dang high level.
Yeah, NCAA qualifier last year.
Of course, Wyatt Volker was on the World Greco team.
Yeah.
Junior Greco team, which is pretty high level. So, and a 2-time state champ from West Delaware, Manchester, in Iowa. Man, that was some high-level stuff watching Parker Keckeisen.
He had a lot of fun to watch. Well, thought Wyatt was going to get on that shot, but he's just so complete and so solid in just every position.
Yeah. Relentless on his feet.
So how do you game plan for him?
Yeah, it's tough. It's tough because he's got a number of different attacks, finishes real fast, tough to hold down, can ride when he needs to. I mean,
but obviously there's not a weakness there, so you just have to hang in there as long as you can.
You got to be as good as he is.
Yeah,
you know,
absolutely. Yeah. So we'll pass the halfway point in the first period here. No score with Volker Cooley. Two matches to go. Panthers up by 8 in the team race here in the dual meet. So this would obviously, if Volker could win this, would salt the dual meet away. Cooley, little front headlock action on Volker. Volker trying to come up and clear that. Kind of a little knee tap action there by Cooley. See that? Trying to run him over that knee. Volker trying to dig that right underhook. That's good snap by Cooley right there.
I think he
into his own head, maybe.
I think when he snapped Volker, his head came back up.
Holy cow!
Yeah.
I mean, it was right away. I mean,
here we go. See the big snap. Oh no, he snapped him right into his own head.
Boy, it looked kind of like it was off to the side. But yeah, I definitely think they butted. Whoa. I mean, you're dinged up there when your body acts like that. He knew right away.
Well, you wonder because his head is wrapped already before the match started. I don't know if that's so you don't have a blood situation. And maybe he's, but maybe it's some padding. I don't know. Yeah, that's one thing you don't want to mess with the concussion stuff if it is concussion.
Well, he's talking to trainer Cooley is, and they definitely hit heads, and I think he's ready to go. The trainer's going to make sure, obviously.
It's been a good duel, just like we thought it would be.
Yeah, competitive, both teams fighting.
Here it is again. Big snap. He snaps his hands down, but I think their heads hit.
It just looked like more of a glancing
Yeah,
blow, but sometimes doesn't take much,
Yeah.
you know. So
here we go.
Cooley back in there, Volker back in there now. Cooley going right to a knee and then popping right back up out of there. Now we're down to just 20 seconds left in the period. Volker's hands got a little more active here in the last 20, 30 seconds.
I think we got a real even match here. We're going to be very competitive here.
Now I think we may have some blood in the mat. No, we don't. So it's going to be Cooley's choice. He's going to take the down position to start second period.
Nice lift. Wyatt lets him go. Volker's moving well. You just got to be able to get to his legs or get his snap down going.
I mean, this match reminded me a little bit of 74 in the sense. I think it's
nice
going to be.
shot.
Oh, that's a really good shot. Kind of gives up on it a little bit, I thought.
He does. He's in deep. Kind of maybe surprised himself he got in that deep.
I think you're right on that.
Nice shot by Cooley. Volker's
He's trying to come around the back.
It's anybody's game still here.
Now Volker trying to get his head under, and he's going to be in a lot better shape if he does. And elevating Cooley.
Nice job by Volker. If he can pull him back. There he goes. Take down.
And he's in real good shape with 30 seconds left with this leg in, probably to ride him out.
Nice
Cooley
job.
flat on his belly.
Real nice job by Volker there. Puts his hand behind his back. Arm bar. You don't want to let him up here. Get him a new start. Or ride him out.
So now under 15 seconds. Cooley still is not built up yet. Volker a ton of pressure on that bar arm and now slides off to that hammerlock. And that's how the period's going to end. Volker going to be up 3-1 and just a little bit shy of riding time. I could see Volker trying to come out the back door there. Then he just traps that ankle and kind of rips that head a little bit.
Just real power right here. Boom.
So now to start the third, Volker will go down. Cooley intentionally released him, just pushed him away.
Volker could pretty much ice the match, get a takedown, get his riding time. But what he doesn't want to do is stop wrestling.
Yeah, I mean, he scored when he started getting a little more active with his hands and his feet. Absolutely. Cooley, another good snap, but does not follow it. Both guys fighting for that inside control. That's another good snap by Cooley.
Yeah.
Volker comes back with a hard cuff of his own right there. Guys wrestle similar styles here and just head to head. Cooley back in on a shot. He's elevating Volker now. He wants to try to come out the back. Volker wrapped around his waist and got an ankle trapped. Now Cooley's getting in a little bit better shape if he could have got that foot in the mat. Now Volker's trying to come out the back here and push Cooley off.
Nice job by Volker. Adjustment there.
Now huge advantage to Volker.
Hey,
Should be able to cut back and get that takedown.
Hey, Austin Cooley can wrestle. He beat Broderson from Iowa State 10-4 Friday.
Volker just stayed in that position just a few seconds longer. Gritty, stick-to-itiveness.
Outstanding job by Wyatt Volker.
So that's how the match will end. You and I will win the dual meet. That's out of reach. We'll talk about that when we come back from the break. But Volker with a good 7-1 solid win at 197.
Our tomorrow.
Center heading into the last wave of the dual meet. 285 pounds. These guys weigh that. That's the weight limit. Got Tyrell Gordon from UNI. I think he weighed about a nice slim 234 today, somewhere in there maybe.
228.
Yeah, it might have been 228. Yeah, it might have been.
East Waterloo, my man.
Yeah.
From East Waterloo, Tyrell Gordon.
So Tyrell Gordon from UNI, number 16 in the country. That's his ranking. He's wrestling Tristan Kemp. He is a junior from Oakham, Mass. Wrestling for the Mountaineers. As we said before the break, the dual meet is over in terms of UNI will win the dual meet. They're up 23-12. But you want to finish this thing off right. Tyrell wants to get his hand raised, obviously.
100%. Want to feel good, everybody walking out. Fans are into it. I'm going to tell you something. It's been a while since they wrestled at home. It's December, and they did not look good.
Yep.
They have come a long way. The development of this team this year, from this coaching staff and so forth, been really good.
And some of that when you got three or four new guys that really had wrestled no varsity. I mean, they're freshmen. Maybe you expect that a little bit, but I think they're coming along real well.
I do too. And they need to keep building. Obviously, you got some tough stuff coming. You got an Iowa State duel. You got a Missouri duel, right? I think we got Wisconsin.
Wisconsin coming to town in a couple weeks. And then Big 12. So it's all.
Yep.
It's coming to a head here. It's culminating here in the next, month or so for Big 12s. And then the big dance and the big tournament in Kansas City this year.
Yeah, I was at the girls' state tournament in Iowa Friday night. Man, that's a cool event. Our girls it's been just every year gets so much better.
So
and
Gordon trying a little knee block there. Did not work on Kemp. Really didn't have a very good angle to drive through that, but that's right in his wheelhouse. That's what Gordon likes to do. Now, let's get back to that women's state.
Yeah, I mean, it's just awesome to see the growth of our girls wrestling, and also obviously our women's wrestling in the country, just phenomenal growth and how much better we've gotten. And obviously USA wise, we're one of the best in the world, so good to see. And then the boys state tournament coming up next week. And then you got all the other D3, D2, D1. Great time of year.
Yeah, I mean, it's almost funny when you look at the growth of the girls in the last, really, 2 years.
Yes.
What were we ever thinking? Not, how we didn't start it 5 years ago.
Yeah.
I mean, it's been out there.
5 years ago, the girls are having to wrestle boys.
Yep. Yep. But it even seemed 3 years ago, they were like, they were trying to lean toward it. Maybe we'll do it. And I'm like, guys, there's girls who want to wrestle.
Want to wrestle. A lot of life lessons in this sport, and you don't want to just have one gender, man. Let's let everybody experience it, you know? Here we go, you and I, February 9th, Cal Baptist going out to California. And then February 11th, the big one, Iowa State down in Ames. Iowa State's got a real good lineup, and that's going to be fun. Last chance open in Ames for some of the guys, if they need another match, if they need another event to be in, you got a chance to do that at Iowa State.
So quick turnaround. You're out in Riverside, California on the 9th. Then you're back 2 days later to wrestle Iowa State in Ames on Super Bowl Sunday, which it got moved up an hour.
It did.
It was at 2 o'clock. Now it's 1 o'clock. And Iowa State's got a gritty team. They are tough. Dresser's doing a great job there.
Doing a good job over there.
And obviously St. John and Metcalf.
Yep. But those last couple of years, matches with UNI and Iowa State have come down to the wire.
Yep.
It's been some great matches.
Yeah, always something or two things that happen that you don't expect.
One thing you can expect is that one thing you expect is you don't know what's going to happen.
Right.
Mountaineers, February 18th, Glenville State. And then, they're off to the Big 12. So they're really winding down in their schedule. But that Big 12 will be in Tulsa, barn burner, Saturday, Sunday event, 9th and 10th, and then obviously the NCAA's in Kansas City.
Looked like maybe a little blood time for Tyrell Gordon, the excellent athletic trainer, third year Frank Baker. He was getting some cheers in there.
Yes, he was.
From the crowd.
He's one of the most popular trainers I've ever seen. I mean, our kids love him.
Does a good job.
And does a great job. I see him in there playing dodgeball. He's pretty good at dodgeball, too.
He's pretty good. I don't think he's winning any, but he's,
Well, he probably doesn't want to hurt anybody.
The guys aren't letting him win, but he's a pretty good dodgeball player. And he's got that great mixture of, experienced trainer, but young enough, relates to the guys real well. They love him. He's a good trainer, really good trainer. So back to action here. We're halfway through this match. 1-0, Tyrell Gordon has been very limited offensive attacks by either guy.
Yeah, I'd really like to see Tyrell let her loose, because he's got such good athletic ability. Put 2 or 3 moves together, because it's tough to score on big guy, but he's got the ability to do it. And you hate to have everything come down to 1-to-1 or, overtimes. He's been in a number of those already.
Yeah, down in Oklahoma, he had 2 of them, and then it was on the short end of the stick of both of them.
Yep.
So it's, you don't want it to come down to that extra period or the right outs if you don't have to. Absolutely. So moving into the last 2 minutes of the day. Well, I shouldn't say that. We could go in overtime here. The last third period at heavyweight here. Gordon up 1-0 over Kemp.
Tell you what, one thing Tyrell is mat returns.
Yeah.
I mean, he's capable of putting you down 3-4 times in a row. I don't know if he will, but he's capable of it.
Kemp, nice job getting to his feet, though. And he's out for his 1-point escape.
Nice shot. We'll see more of that. Tyrell. You got it in you, man.
Yeah, and he's good enough upper body that he could shoot a double, come up and maybe go into a throw.
And Kemp's now got a body lock. I think Tyrell kind of likes that position here.
Kemp looks pretty comfortable there too.
He does. He does. Yeah. Wrestled 6 minutes almost. It's 1-1.
Yeah, just a difference of 2 seconds riding time. So now a minute left in the third period. Both guys wrestling upper body here.
Oh my goodness.
Tyrell tries a little lat drop there. Throws Kemp off the
crowd loves it.
Off the mat, but they like the action. I actually like the action too.
Yeah.
And he didn't have control, and his toe was a little bit out too, but he's not afraid to go upper body and let her go. More in the flow of a match, though, you know.
Well, for the Panthers, 26-12 would be a lot better, 23-15. You know what I mean? Going into Iowa State, or Cal Baptist. Here we go, top 10 coaches poll. Obviously, Penn State, #1 in Iowa, and they're going to wrestle next Friday. Head up in Iowa City. Oklahoma State having a great year, 10-0, 3. Iowa State 4, and we're going to see them soon. Missouri, they're also in our lineup. Nebraska, Ohio State at 7, North Carolina State, Cornell, and Minnesota.
So the interesting thing here is Penn State. I don't think anybody is going to argue they're #1. Iowa loses to Michigan.
Yep.
Oklahoma State beats Iowa State and Missouri.
Yep. And you don't even see Michigan in there.
Yeah, so something's going to happen there, aren't they? I think Oklahoma State, they might jump up #2.
And there's a Big 12 lineup.
Panthers coming in at 18.
Should jump over West Virginia here.
Correct.
And they'd have a chance against Iowa State here soon. And Missouri.
Just a good part of the year here. Not that you're winding down. I mean, it is winding down, but Gordon lowers his level.
Kemp is powerful in that underhook.
Kemp's thick. He's going to be hard to get through. You're going to have to make him make a mistake.
Yeah, I mean, the ones Tyrell actually took some penetration shots. Kemp is pretty athletic, and you see it right there. He's quick.
So that's the way at least the regulation part of this match is going to end in a tie, 1-1. And we're going to go right back on our feet. Now we're going to go to sudden victory.
And West Virginia coaches are telling him, dig your underhooks in.
I would think the crowd would at some point start getting behind Tyrell here and getting a little crazy. I mean, you're just one takedown away from winning this match. Got to be much more active with those hands. Sticking that left underhook in, but you can step back and snap. You can circle, try to do that knee block. A lot of things you can do there and just be a little more, little drag action look like there.
I don't think we got a stall call in this match, do we?
I don't think so, Millboy.
Nice drive. Yeah, we've been dead even here, Bradley.
We got a minute 18. If nobody gets a takedown, we're going to go down on the mat. But
and neither rode for more than 2 seconds.
Yeah. So now we're both ear to ear again. Collar tie. Oh, now that's a good attack.
Wow. 2 back points as well. That's a good finish for Tyrell Gordon.
So with 2 near fall, he's going to win that match 6-1 in overtime. And the Panthers will win the dual meet 26-12. And that's the right way to end it, obviously, if you're a Panther fan. And everybody can go to the social and feel good.
That's right. That's a military here, had alumni here. Everybody leave happy at Panther land, man.
So Panthers win the dual meet 26-12. We'll be back with the rest of the meet here shortly.